To the AlexCloud2275 stream. I hope you're all doing well this fine day. I'm doing good. Just ready to continue on with my Hogwarts Legacy playthrough. Legacy. Where? If you remember, I'm in the first step of Neve Fitzgerald's trial to find a book in the headmaster's office.
That must be the pedestal.
Use.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
Okay. Make your way through the town without being seen. I'm to find Neve amongst the ruins of this strange town. But where is she? Has she avoided death? Oh, okay. Fair enough. Deathly Hallows. Okay.
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Okay. Collection update. Death Shadow. Let's read that. Collection. Death Shadow. The agents of death attack mercilessly but fall quickly to the power of a particular wand. Okay.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Death. His name is Death, and he's coming for you. Oh, Death.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Death's Dark Mongrel. Beautiful. Collections. Where are you at? That's the Grim. Death's Dark Mongrel. These murderous beasts obey only death, leading souls to him at every opportunity.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Now's my chance. That's the way forward.
I've been given a cloak that will protect me from death as I make my way to Neve. Mysterious cloak.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I get the Elder Wand too? Alright, let's go!
I've never felt such power.
Power. I need more power. Okay.
Depulso! Bombarda!
Alright, they're pretty powerful.
Revelio!
I got Revelio too? Okay. Totally squandering its power for my own personal gain.
Bombarda! Defender! Descender! Depulso! Bombarda! Defender! Depulso! Descender! Depulso! Bombarda! Bombarda! Defender! Depulso! Protego! Depulso! Descender! Bombarda! Defender! Defender. Bombarda. Depulso. Defender. Protego. Bombarda. Depulso. Defender.
Just let me break the immersion by double checking something. Okay. Yep, I was right. Make sure I haven't broken that too. Alright, cool. There we go. Just had to be sure. This is all going by a bit easy.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
The Resurrection Stone. Mysterious stone.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
I can't believe she's dead. She's gone. Neve's dead.
I found a group mourning Neve. A stone will help raise her
She's dead.
so I can speak to her again.
Oh, poor Neve. Gone so young. Dears.
Neve! Why? Let us always honor her memory.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Witness Neve Fitzgerald's memory.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Such darkness, such intrigue.
Revelio.
Neve led me to a pensive where I'm to witness the next memory the Keeper left for me. Now, that's been witnessed. Back to the mat chamber.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, She said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
The hallowed hero. Neve Fitzgerald's trial is completed. Well, that's really curious.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Well, that one glitched out. What does Professor Weasley want? Phoenix Rising. I want. Okay. Outpost. Professor Weasley. Okay. Deke tells me he shared with you his experience with the Phoenix. Please check in with him if you get a chance. He has an idea for you that I thought would be worth exploring, Professor Weasley. Cool. Yep. I'm happy to work on getting the Phoenix. And we have more side quests. I wonder what Deke wants to talk to me about. Speak with whom? And then, is this Summoner's Court again, or is that someone else? I need to attend the History of Magic class taught by Professor Binns. Okay. Birds of a feather. When strolling through the hamlet of Muriel, I overheard a woman talking about... Ah, that's the Drycore. And that's in the shadow of the mountain. Cool. What's going on in Hogsmeade? A unique unicorn. Betty Bugbrook is terribly worried about her unicorn friend Hazel, who was injured protecting her from wolves. It seems Betty often visits Hazel in the Forbidden Forest to brush her and bring her treats. She's concerned for Hazel's safety due to the increasing poacher presence and Hazel's injury. She hopes someone can find and take Hazel somewhere safe to heal. I should be able to identify her by a beautiful, bright, shiny coat. Speak with the woman in Hogsmeade Square. Okay. I suppose let's speak to Deke first. I already got Bombarda. What I want is Avada Kedavra.
What do you want?
I'm not ready for Professor Boom's lecture.
Is Lower Hogsfield still dealing with that nasty goblin? Can't have been good for business.
I'll be weeks from splintering such interesting notions about how to improve brewing. Most of the stuff he does that one.
Alright, let's quickly go to the history of magic lesson, why not? It's right there.
Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
See, everything works out.
All of my siblings have finished at Hogwarts. I speak.
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effects it had on the wizard milling industry. Throughout the many goblin battles, countless wizard cloaks were lost. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the bell tower entrance hall. Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the late early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts.
Apparently, today's class with Professor Binns has us going to the bottom of the bell tower. I should follow him.
Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Irgit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Did you say Bragbor? I know that name. Lodgok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day. Where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby. Curious students can find him on display here in the Bell Tower entrance hall. I recommend that all students introduce themselves to this hero of Hogwarts.
Abandoning class to wander the halls is in keeping with Professor Binns' manner of
Some of the most
teaching.
important work done in the Goblin Rebellion of 1752, such as sewing buttons on witches and wizards' coats. Without his quick hand and deft needlework, countless witches and wizards...
Revelio.
Never strays from the Bell Tower
Grimbold Welf guide pages. This is the skull of the famed tailor Grimbold Welf, whose skill in needlework repaired countless witches and witches' coats during the Goblin Rebellion of 1752, thus preventing them from taking ill during battle.
Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Why didn't you tell us it was just his skull?
Well, of course he's just a skull. Everyone knows Grimbold Weft died of dragonpox in 1753. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Athpuddle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment. Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the bell tower is a retinue of loyal knights, or rather, statues of knights, I should clarify. Key knights.
Where can I find that friendly knight you mentioned earlier?
Oh yes, Sir Athpuddle, or rather the statue of Sir Athpuddle. It can be found amongst the other statues of knights. It's easy to identify, as it's been enchanted to wave at those who take the time to seek it out. Where his warm and approachable demeanor was celebrated by old friends and newcomers alike. I encourage everyone to make the
Wagadu's history
waving
is,
statues
well,
acquainted.
a bit different than that of Hogwarts, to say the least.
Sir Skagglethorpe the Heedless once challenged a mountain troll to a game of musical chairs. Care to guess who won? If you fail History of Magic, you're doomed to repeat it. The class, that is.
These bits of broom are all that's left of a witch called Celine Wartnobby. Rumor has it, she was demonstrating her experimental lunar apparition charm. She was never seen again. Perhaps she succeeded. I suppose we'll never know.
As one would expect, Hogwarts...
This is a centuries-old likeness of Pangadon. Fearless mouse hunter and devoted study companion. People have always loved their pets. I find that comforting. At least we're out of the classroom.
Waving Knight. This set of armour belongs to Sir Athpuddle of the Cheerful Countenance, a legendary friendly knight who has supposedly won every battle before it was fought by virtue of his amiable negotiation tactics. Some attribute his success to an overly potent cheering charm he cast upon himself. I've collected the field guide pages for Sir Athpuddle, now to update Professor Binns.
There's nothing quite so magical as history. Dusty, immutable history. The Hogwarts founders could never have achieved such architectural majesty without the aid of powerful magic.
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Afpuddle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Afpuddle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
Pity goblins and wizards can't get along.
True. But imagine how dull my lectures would be without goblin rebellions to discuss. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise student, such as yourself, will learn from it.
History of Magic class completed.
History is written by those who do their schoolwork, so they say. Or at least, I like to say that.
Looks like we've all gone in another one of Binns' wild goose chases.
Leave it to Binns to make the most interesting school in the world seem dull.
Alright. Well. The room of requirement. That reminds me, I should have a newborn niffler that I need to, like, stroke and name and then discard or get rid of, or leave him orphaned by stealing away his parents, or I don't know. Something along those lines. Because I need space.
Some exciting news to share.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts. And Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix gnat he mentioned. The one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well. Which means it could be in danger.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
Search for the cave. Alright. Here. I'm stuck. Let's go around. Go through here.
Everything's all right now.
Arresto momentum.
My bad. Come on, Psyduck. Give you a pet. Collect your Niffler fur. Let's get a level football going. It's Bluebeard. Niffler offspring. Get what we need from you, Caligo. Steve, good old Steve. Quackers. Hello, Greywing.
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
No, thank you, Duke. What have we got here? Hello, Tango. Pike. Why not? No. What are you doing? No. There we go. Alright. Hey, Europa. Alright, well. That's all I kind of need. Blue Moon, my good old friend. Right, we got a cave to search. Or at least to find. We can save the searching for later. Oof, okay. Fair enough. Kind of exactly where I need to go for that anyway. Meet Sebastian along the southern coast. I suppose I've got that person to see in Hogsmeade, don't I? For their unicorn. Travel. Bless me. Just all sneezing.
I was told that if you put in a good effort, you'll reap the rewards.
A spot of failure's a good thing.
Now, don't be stingy.
No.
Not a day goes by I don't wish I'd paid better upon full defense against the dark arts.
It looks like we got like more holiday season. Alright, let's have a talk with you about your...
I beg your pardon, but would you mind helping out an old woman?
Is everything all right?
Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you for asking. I'm Betty. Betty Bugbrook. And no, everything is not all right. It's my dear friend Hazel. Oh, she's in trouble.
Hazel?
Yes. Oh, she's a unicorn. Known her for years. She doesn't like to leave the forest, so I visit her once a week to brush out her mane and bring her some treats. Her coat is glorious. Well, the last time I saw her, we were violently attacked by a pack of wolves. Hazel, loyal friend that she is, leapt in front to protect me, and in the process, I fear she may have been injured.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I want to help her, but she seems to have gone into hiding. Out of fear, I'd imagine. I know you Hogwarts students learn a fair bit about caring for beasts. Perhaps you could find my unicorn friend and get her somewhere safe so that she can heal.
How did you become so close with the unicorn?
It was luck, truly. I came across her when she was a little golden foal. Didn't even have a horn yet. Oh, she trusted me straight away. We'd play together for hours. Oh, I do hope she'll be all right. Unicorn hair is a valuable wand core, and I suppose losing a hair or two mightn't hurt her. But I'm terrified those poachers will want her for her blood, to keep themselves alive. And that is more than I can bear to think of.
I'll keep an eye out for your unicorn friend and take her to safety if I see her.
Oh, you've a good soul. I can always tell. Please, don't risk your own safety, though. I don't know precisely where she is, but I can tell you that her den is north of Hogsmeade. And although I haven't been able to brush her lately, I imagine she still has the brightest, most beautiful coat of her entire herd.
Fair enough, the unique unicorn.
You'll know her by her brilliant coat. Oh, and be warned, she's a stubborn girl. She may need some convincing to come with you.
I need to look for a unicorn with a beautifully bright coat. It sounds as if she's in trouble.
Miss Brookbrook noted that Hazel can be found north of Hogsmeade in a unicorn den in the Forbidden Forest. I should look there if I'm to have a chance of finding her. Right, well, we'll do that in the next stream. Right now, I'm going to take a break, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.